Hello everyone, welcome to the video series of class 10th IT in which we are doing a very quick revision for all the chapters and we are discussing the important topics with the important questions and their answers. So if you have not subscribed my channel till now, please subscribe my channel and then we will start today's topic, that is green skills. So this chapter is all about related to our environment and its conservation. Okay, so we will discuss some of the important topics. The very important topic is sustainable development. What is sustainable development? So when we are talking about sustainable development, so it focuses on uh, long-term integrated approach to develop a healthy social and economically viable society. So it is all about this one. So this is the development that meets the need of the present world without finishing off or depletion of natural resources and saving and protecting the potential of resources for future generation. Okay, so basically we can contribute to create a sustainable society by following 4 R's and 1 U. Now, what is 4 R's and 1 U? So, 4 R means reuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, and upcycle. Now, this may be asked in your exam, that is what do you mean by 4 R's and 1 U of sustainability? Then you have to explain that refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, and upcycle. Now, next important topic is the same, how we can create a sustainable environment. So here you have to explain the meaning of refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle and upcycle. So using these 4 R's and 1 U, we can create a sustainable environment. Now, if we are talking about what can be the examples that goes with sustainable environment, then examples may be like wind energy, solar energy, crop rotation, rainwater harvesting. Because in wind energy, what we are doing, the energy harnessed from the motion of wind using turbine or windmill. Okay, in case of solar energy, the solar energy is harnessed from the sun using solar panels. So it has minimized the use of water and coal to generate electricity. Similarly, crop rotation is the practice of planting different crop in the same farm to enhance soil fertility and maintaining the bind of the soil. Now, rainwater harvesting is a technique of collection and storage of rainwater into natural reservoir, natural tanks. Okay, so these may be some examples of your sustainable development. So, what is the importance of sustainable development? So, importance is first, reduce wastage. Means sustainable development teaches us to how we can use our resources wisely, so it reduces wastage. Now, second importance of sustainable development is healthy food, then how we can manage climate change, abundance of resources, sustain biodiversity. So these are the importance of sustainable development. How we can control climate change, emission of greenhouse gases. So these may be written under the topic importance of sustainable development. Now another topic is sustainable development goals. What are the goals which come under sustainable development? So the goals may be no poverty, zero hunger, good health. There are so many projects which are undergoing under the sustainable development goals. So these may be your goals which can come under sustainable development goals. And there are also some problems related to sustainable development. There are some challenges also. And what are those challenges? Challenges are like awareness, because there is a lack of awareness for sustainable development in human. And human psychology is also there, that humans have a built-in psychology of showing off what all they have and their wants never end. So that psychology also uh, is a problem related to sustainable development. So human attitude, human habits, financial crisis, early expectation, natural disaster, these are some of the problems or challenges related to sustainable development. So here you can see that there are some problems. Basically, when we are talking about our country, then a very large population is a major problem related to sustainable development. Okay, so already I have told you that the awareness, lack of awareness, psychology, attitude, these are some of the problems that are related to sustainable development. Now coming to the question and answer. In this particular chapter, very general type questions can come in your exam because it is related with our environment, how we can conserve our resources for future use. So the first question is, DAS means wise use of natural resources to save them. So conservation means wise use of natural resources to save them. Next question. Dash is the energy harnessed from the motion of wind using turbine or windmill. Very easy to answer. Wind energy. Third question. Solar energy is harnessed from the sun using solar panels. Fourth question. Dash is designed in such a way that species depend on one another for survival. So ecosystem is designed in such a way that species depend on one another for survival. Now question number 2, we have to write short notes on the given topic, and the first topic is ecosystem. So we can write about ecosystem that it is a system which consists of all plants and animals and humans who are dependent on each other, and the relationship between living organisms and their environment forms an ecosystem. Okay, and our society is a most important and integral part of environment. Now coming to the sustainable development, already we have discussed that what is the meaning of sustainable development. So it is a development that meets the need of the present world without finishing off or depletion of natural resources, and saving and protecting the potential of resources for future generation to meet their needs in future. So this is sustainable development. Now next topic is crop rotation, that is example of sustainable development. What is crop rotation? In science you might have learned about crop rotation. So it is a practice of planting different crop in the same farm or field to enhance soil fertility and maintaining the bind of the soil. Now question number 3, what is the difference between natural and artificial environment? So when we are talking about natural and artificial environment, then what is the difference between these two environment? I hope this can be very easily written by all of you, that a natural environment consists of all the living and non-living things. So it encompasses the interaction of all living beings, climate, and natural resources. Okay, so people convert and changes the natural products or minerals according to themselves in the course of development by the construction of building, roads, rail lines, etc., which can be said as artificial environment, and that can be framed as the society where we live. So natural environment is a healthy and it enables a diverse ecosystem. So in this way you can differentiate between natural and artificial environment. So environment can be classified as natural as well as artificial. Now next, list the types of natural resources. So there are two types of natural resources also. If we are talking about natural resources, then it can be of two type, that is renewable natural resources and non-renewable natural resources. So if we are talking about renewable, then example can be water, soil, wind, etc. And if we are talking about non-renewable, then example can be coal, petrol, etc. Okay, so here we are having the types of natural resources. Now what is the importance of sustainable development? Already we have discussed the importance of sustainable development, that it reduces wastage. Okay, and the healthy food is the importance, then manage climate change, abundance of resources, sustain biodiversity. These are the importance of sustainable development. Then what is rainwater harvesting? Again, this is the example of our sustainable development. Rainwater harvesting we have already learned in lower classes also. So it is a technique of collection and storage of rainwater into natural tanks. And rooftop harvesting is a kind of rainwater harvesting so that the rainwater does not get wasted and drinking water is saved. So these were all about the important questions from this particular chapter, that is green skills. In upcoming video we will start the discussion of subject skill chapters. So here we have discussed all the chapters of employability skill, that is part A of your syllabus, and in next video we will start the part B of your syllabus, which is subject specific skills. So I hope this video is useful for all of you. So thank you for watching.